Welcome on back everyone to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 10 of our Vilitch the Curseling Champions of Chaos campaign. In today's episode we're here with the Wiggly Eyes of Tzeentch to select ourselves yet another one of these Gifts of Chaos. We're going to go ahead and grab the Horrifying Presence here to give all of our undivided units fear, and then extra experience gain from them as well. This will help out with our undivided army here led by Earl, because they seem to be actually gaining experience quite a bit slower than the rest of our Tzeentch boys here, so I want to make sure they are still gaining. We are one turn later here where there's likely an army hanging out in Leblia. But we're going to pretty much completely ignore that. Send Earl up north here to the lair of the Troll King. And have Vilitch. Here's what we'll do. We'll bring Gary the Sorcerer out this way to figure out what's happening. Looks like it's all good over here. Earl, you go ahead and burn down the lair. Let's go ahead and... So Vilitch, you have a early rank 38, but that's still fine. We'll go ahead and put you into March Stance and haul cheek towards this side with Gary. As soon as we burn down the lair of the Troll King, it will no longer be providing attrition for us due to Urson's nonsense. We'll go ahead and auto-resolve here. Quick and simple, and we raise it for 146 more souls. It's not great, but it'll do.
Not what you've done.
Again, those are some really gruff-sounding Kislevites. Something seems wrong here. Darth Plagueis, we'll go ahead and give you extra hard to hit.
My prayers are answered.
Tankiest of tanky boys. They're moving into claim and dodge in while you guys go after Lair of the Troll King. But instead, you go attack Leblia. Everything else here belongs to not the Skaven. You all are nasty. It's nothing personal. It's just what you are. You can probably handle this even in March, so let's go ahead and take it. Row! The power that surrounds us, binds us, and penetrates us with the Force. Also known as the Thread by a convent of crazy witches. A trunk of maps and an Executioner's Axe. We do like the Executioner's Axe. Sundering attacks are always useful. Where are our other heroes at? So Earl, you've got an Obsidian Blade. Earl himself has a Pincer's Sword. Alright, well, we'll give you the Executioner's Axe in the meantime. Scroll of Leeching is what it is. We'll go ahead and combine these two items up. Get a Festering Shroud. More missile resist for everyone as long as you were out of melee, and then more missile resist for everyone in the whole army. That's not bad for fighting Kislev. Not bad at all. Go ahead and reveal the Shroud on the Stalton's faction for me, so we know exactly where all his guys are. Thank you kindly. We got Mikhail here in the middle, and Velocity as well, so they're not exactly where I thought they were. I figured they'd be defending here. We'll just go ahead, help it. And we have to prepare for Katerin too, because she's got a pretty nasty and sizable empire. Good news. Oh, actually, I was gonna say that's Zetan coming on in. No, she's got a multi-part empire here, which is fairly terrifying. All of our souls are gonna be coming from Kislev going forward. Looks like. March Stance for you as well. Gary, come on back and join up with Earl.
For the warband.
For the warband.
In the Changer's name.
Glorious. And then we go ahead and grab the building in the Doomkeep. Not the Doomkeep, it is here in the Foul Fortress. We'll go ahead and snag the Fighter's Lodge then. For 2% more research rate, and then the additional capacity for our Exalted Heroes. Looks good. We'll go ahead and drop in just to see if there's anything else we can do to be pain. Nah, not yet. Reveal the Shroud is great, but we don't need it that often, just so we kind of know where their units are. And let's go.
What can the masters of Misrule?
Ori is not happy with us. Military access he wants, I say no. Alright, turn is ours. Let's see. Orlana's moving over here to this side too. Velocity is in March. Likely that means there's an army next to him in an ambush. I just say we don't worry about that at all. Vilitch, go ahead and raid into the Hell Pit. See how much gold we can yoink away. 904 is not bad.
Tommen, get me to a warmer place.
Get me to a warmer place. If we can teleport up on Velocity, that's a free kill. But if we get ambushed in return, then it's gonna be bad for us. Let's find out. They failed to spot our ambush. What's funny is this is a force. They could probably do some nasty things to our ambushing team here. We'll auto-resolve them. Not bad at all. And then we'll sacrifice them to the Dark Gods. So he wasn't in ambush, he was just in march.
Address me as sir.
Interesting. Hard to sound tough when your voice cracks there, Mikhail.
Fire. When I speak,
Address me as sir.
you will listen.
Earl, we'll have you... Probably just upgrade your Spear Leech, zap the Dragina. They don't tend to have that much health, so pretty easy to get rid of with a Spear Leech or two. Or 4.
For chaos.
For chaos. Nostril, I need you to go ahead and defend Earl with your life.
Reality is in flux.
Likely they are going to run away with maximum speed, but
Sworn to
on the off chances they don't. And Roger, I'd like to actually have you come on down. Get closer to Kislev. We're still replenishing it on the sea, but it's just barely. I'm kind of sailing over here to this spell cargo.
for the unknown.
Towards the unknown. And Citadel going to go up to tier 3. Before we do that, let's see about upgrades elsewhere. Just the growth building here. Growth and a fighting building there.
The ruinous power.
Income of the Fell Fortress up to the treasure house. That is a good idea. Yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna go ahead and grab the treasure house here. Perfect. Citadel of Lead, we're just waiting for 2 turns before we can upgrade the main dock fortress. Perfect stuff. We'll go ahead and end the turn there.
Don't speak, silence. Now you may talk.
That's right, he gotcha. Nurgle has chosen you for his blessing. He is an ally with the Maggot host. It'll be a pretty tough combo to take down. Well, not for Tzeentch, but for any other faction. Go ahead and take your gold. Ooh, Mikhail. Feeling brave. We'll go ahead and grab the Lich Bone Pendant and apply to our Exalted Hero, and then extra leadership on our... Probably our Summoners of Rage there. Bumps it up to 90, which is almost unbreakable. All resolve thing is going to be a Pyrrhic victory, which will lose all of our Marauders. Let's see if we can't prove them wrong. I think we're going to lose a lot of Marauders because Armored Cossars are the counter. Let's take to the field. Alright then. We'll go for a line kind of like this, where we got 2 Marauders, the Flamers in the center, which will, I think, be outranged by Cossars. They have exactly the same range, so not one that we want to initiate, or one we want to lose. Make sure our Marauders are up front. They're the ones getting shot up before our Tzeentch boys are. Something they just shouted Russia there, but Dark Powers. Soul of Damnation. Let's go ahead and just put them on either side of the Flamers. And likely the plan, we'll advance the rest of the forces, but leave our cannons here. Gonna blast away. Summoners of Rage. Marauder Horsemen. I'm not really sure what use you're gonna be really. Bit of a pain for the war sleds, but probably not much else.
I am the only constant.
I am the only constant.
Not a hero.
Go champs in the center. Pretty much the only ones that are going to absorb that volley even for a moment. Let's have the Swords of Chaos hanging out with the Dragon Summoners, because they actually have the Apocalyptic Charge bonus. So anyone around them is going to gain more charge bonus and more charge speed, and that'll work great for our Summoners of Rage. And then our Dual Manticore. Waiting for those sleds to get close, and then diving into the Cossars in the back line once they are. So let's go with main characters. Or Myriad Infantry. I guess you guys count as main characters, good for you. Big punchy boys. And missiles. Seguna Abdu. Let's do it. Okay. Go ahead and pull the flankers out wide. Definitely get on away there. They've got a lot of lads.
Sorcerer Lord. Such a waste.
Boom, here. Here, we'll go ahead and just start deleting the armored Khazars. Kind of whatever you can. You're on a chariot, which is not what I really like to see. Here, leech here. Rolls come wide. Actually, stay up front here. Come on back here a little ways, Cav. Alright, now fall back a bit yourself. Charge them down for me. Sleds are a menace. But only if they're allowed to be. Absorb those shells as much as you can. We'll go ahead and do the Und Ulgu here. Keep falling back. Here come the bear sleds. Right, they all land in here on these sleds, which should pretty quickly overwhelm them. That's a lot of units all in one spot. And let's go ahead and blast these armored Khazars next. We take down this group. Yeah, such is the way. Advance and torch them, advance and torch them. We'll go ahead and have you guys charge through the center. Overcast that spear leech. These guys are crumped. Let's go ahead and get back up in the sky. You go ahead and just charge through into this line here. They're going for a real strange strategy where they're just hiding in this woods over here on the other side here. All the flamers back. We'll have them hit this angle instead. Work together on these Khazars. Warriors, come on in. Let's go ahead and surround here. Keep blending through their line. Interesting. Summers of Rage, get back here. And they're just pursuing our flamethrowers. On in here. Also, our spear should be an easy takedown for you, but let's instead come out after the sleds. They both rampage, come after these spear Khazars.
Exalted hero.
Unfortunate, but there's not much we can do. They are pursuing our flamers at all costs here. You guys get back on the thing. We've got one sled left, which is all they need to really take out a bunch of guys. Come on. Need the flavors to pull away from the fighting. Too useful to lose like that. Those guys are almost running away. What on earth is happening here? It looks like the AI has realized they can't win, so they've broken and gone towards just being a nuisance instead. Let's take out this lad in charge. Cannon start firing again. Did we lose this cannon? Oh, you guys are so lucky. Actually managed to defeat our cannon. Flamers coming up and torch from this angle here. You guys go after those Akshina, whatever's left. I'm gonna get their chain lightning soon.
Exalted hero.
Exalted hero, you're doing well, but everyone's having a kind of a bad day here. They were trying to get everyone apart so they could shoot him all from an angle, and he'd have a hard time moving around. Yeah, he's become very cheeky in its old age. Alright, there's a lord down. I should see the Kiss the Fight's broken. Artillery come on over and blast into this group next. I'm gonna keep the Kiss the Fights in each other's way. Flamers come up and torch this group. He's broken, is he? Oh, lucky ducks. Give them whatever action speed they need. They might be able to have enough, get enough volleys to take our guys down there. We'll see. this way, get these Akshina. Turned into more of a desperate fight than I would have liked.
Yes!
There it is.
Run!
There it is.
God, command me!
We'll go for the Bound Vortex spell that I should have done way earlier on. But better late than never. As the last of the Kiss the Fights fall, we'll turn to get these flamers cooking. Thank goodness for artillery. Otherwise we'd be in bad shape. Well done there, boys. We've got lots of Kiss the Fights to run down, and I'm going to catch you all in just a moment. Alright, we achieve ourselves a Pyrrhic victory, gaining 847 souls in the fighting. All those we lose and all those they lose get to go in the soul pit together.
You cannot oppose.
Oh, now that is
Ooh,
interesting.
hello there, Raw Fable. He wants military access. No, I'm gonna come beat you up. Contest of Champions. Display your might. Let's go for the Champions Arena again, so we get more experience for all of our characters. We come from raiding, control for Vilitch, victory over Kislev, and Seafarer. Lots of good perks now. The Old Tooth of the Mountain Eaters are now one in Clan Mange. Their crusty selves are mobilizing towards the enemy. Or towards our army, I guess, because I told them to be our defenders. Alright, Earl, time to burn down Leblia.
Wipe them out!
Looks like the end times have come early. And without the help of Archaon. We'll go ahead and just raise this with 1,000 extra souls.
Suicide.
An act of suicide. I mean, not anything at all that even refers to that even a little bit. Definitely. None of that here. Roger, we need you to grab another troop when we can. But for now, you're doing just fine. Keep sailing across the seven seas.
The unknown.
Spread corruption is such a good ability. We will hand that out to good old Vilitch. And let's take a quick look at our gifts of chaos here. So we've got good old Warp Flame, good old extra experience and Gaze of Fate for all Tzeentch characters. Let's go ahead and swap this gift for now for the one that lets us have the Modlist Vortex Beasts. We actually need the Soul Grinders to help deal with the sleds, so we're gonna go ahead and grab the Soul Grinders. Perfect. In fact, I'm probably gonna go ahead and get rid of this Lord of Change for a Soul Grinder. Vilitch, we're missing your hero. What's going on there, Gary?
Reality is in flux.
Why were you on the other squad?
Master of Misrule.
Having the War Shrine here is just too useful. Yeah, Gary, get over here and join us. I find you trying to wound Irisa here. Oh, you barely can't reach.
Magic and Misrule are mine.
Alright, Vilitch. Give you the Executioner's Axe instead. Actually, Sword of Antiheroes has been very good for just buffing up his damage and clobbering whichever lord comes his way. Legion of Doom for all infantry. Freakish Mutations or Malevolent Ranger. Let's go reload time reduction and more armor for missile units first.
Optimal.
So 47. They reloaded, I'm sorry, 6 seconds? That's so quickly. Hello, Hellbit. How would you like to burn? Gives us a close victory here. We will be fighting in a Skaven settlement, which is never much fun. Go ahead and build up some Tzeentch siege towers, because we don't really get to see those very often. We'll continue our siege.
And fire.
And plus, we'll be able to build up corruption in the area. We take attrition, but it looks like only 2. And we're not losing any of our Changebringers, which I love to see.
Live to scheme.
Earl, you're in a little bit of a dangerous spot, aren't you? We'll give you Corrupt Mage there for more Winds of Magic and an increase of miscast chance for enemy spellcasters. And then Malefic Sorcerer makes him stronger at fighting. Nah, we don't need that. Let's go with Soul Blight for an armor debuff in an AoE.
You need a boon?
Legis the Wise will give Foe Seeker.
Ha! The slaughter begins.
The slaughter begins. It has been going on for some time, and you thinking it's beginning just now? We can't help you, sir. You've got issues.
Brothers of destruction.
Yeah, the only really buildings we have are the growth ones, which I care about almost zero. Let's double check here in our province tab. We're good to go there. I don't think we're going to be recruiting any armies at our fortresses for quite some time.
Secrets like the ways hold.
Let's ignore all that nonsense, and I guess that's all for the turn. Interesting.
Oh, they will die.
They will indeed.
By the eldritch eyes.
Ooh, these guys can go up to Chaos Warriors. They can, they can. Jump into our warband here. So we'll go ahead and take you guys up to the good old Shield of Banger Warriors. Need to be rank 5, so just what they were. Okay, and up to Horse Masters is rank 4. That makes sense. Yeah, they're getting there. Little by little. Earl, we probably need to get you either another Spellcaster or just another Exalted Hero. You need to bump up how much undivided authority we have here. Let's, in the meantime, grab one more of these Marauder Horsemen, and then make them both the Armor-Piercing variant instead. There it is. I think that's much better. Alright, sweet. That is all for this turn. Let's come on up to a village and pass.
Why so silent?
Why
Did
so
a brain
serious?
worm swallow you?
Scarbrand wants a defensive alliance. How weird this is. I mean, sure, we'll go ahead and take a defensive alliance with Scarbrand. How much gold are you willing to actually give us? It's like 575. That'll do.
Acceptable.
Oh, he's losing to Slanesh. He may have just made a very, very bad mistake. Rohai Mountains have been secured.
Despoiled and ravaged.
Awesome. Well done, Skaven. More insights of the Void for us. Harrison Fjord is back and ready for duty. Love to see it. Let's not trip on any more icicles here, bud.
Now.
Makes me sad to be on your team. We'll drop into an encamp stance and allow,
The gods will.
let's say, Hama come over here and occupy Leblia for me. Since we can't just gift it to them anymore. The Fist of Hell. Roger.
For the Weaver.
Do the thing. We've got a lost convoy. A convoy of trading ships carrying a myriad precious goods across the nearby sea trade route have been brought low by the angry sea god Stromfels, much to the chagrin of wealthy merchants and investors back at their home ports. Knowing that such a wreckage could be a highly profitable salvage opportunity, you sail towards the area. But unsurprisingly, others have also caught wind of it. Vampirates. 3 vampirates.
Death to unbelievers.
Goodbye, clowns. Oh, we just sacrificed our pink horrors and droves, didn't we?
Lord of change.
All sacrifices for Zinch. And that's 8,000 more favor.
Changer is chosen.
Not really doing any more replenishing, so let's go ahead and fall back to friendly territory.
The seas of fate.
The Seas of Fate. We should be able to drop in here at Winterfire,
Seeking.
even if it is a little bit dangerous because of the Ice Court. Thankfully, we're not at war with them just yet, so
An oblique approach.
they shouldn't try anything. Maybe. Let's go Fetid Gallipot then for more replenishment.
For
And
the
Blue
changer.
Scribes, we will give the Harmonious Magic. Yin and Yang. They both have very good Vortex spells and a net or two as well, which always happy to see. Okay, Harrison, time for you to come on back down and join up with Vilitch. We'll probably kick out one of those chosen. And then Ventress, our Mod Master, come on down and do some exploring and tech stealing. We unlocked the final gift. We have indeed the Winged Watchers. Baby Sarthoriels. And we've also now got round of kings, and not quite the hail of hellfire, but very soon. We get some Dragon Ogre Shaggoth eventually. I don't really rate Dragon Ogre Shaggoth very highly for what we're doing at the moment. I think our Exalted Heroes of Tzeentch are even better, because they are smaller targets, hard to shoot down, and they do a heap of damage. We'd upgrade the Citadel of Lead to a Dog Fortress. Doom Keep, we'll go ahead and upgrade the walls to an Armored Tower. Or you know what, no, we'll go ahead and save, and we'll upgrade Doom Keep next turn to an Exalted Dark Fortress. Is that really everyone moved? Having like 3 armies makes your turns very quick. And into Vilitch. Let's have Gary join back up with the squad here.
Greater process is foreseen.
And we've got 1 set of towers built up, but I'd like 1 more. It's because of the decisive win. No, don't do that. We need to build up some cool towers and have a fight for real. And then we'll blitz into Prague for this Dark Fortress site. Oh, really? They have down into Middenheim. Well, that may be also a good opportunity for us. So we can send Earl that way. We're going to want to have another army coming down on top of us, too. Make sure that we're not losing all these settlements as we go. Alright, let's go ahead and reveal the Shroud here with Katerin. It only lasts for a single turn, but we kind of see what she's up to. Good grief, that is so many armies. The Ice Tide is upon you. Alright, we'll go ahead and end the turn there. Now return once more, Vilitch. Let's go ahead and fight here at Hell Pit. Have ourselves quite a fun battle. They've lost a good deal of their units, but that just makes the fight funner for us, I think. Vilitch, Harry. Destroy. Plus, we need to go ahead and clean the Hell Pit out of these faithful clowns. Alright, so we're not so much anti-wall with this squad, but we are going to be hauling cheek towards their walls with maximum aggression. Let's see where the best place to attack from is going to be. We want them to have the least opportunity to fire back on us, so I think up here where we normally attack the Skaven is going to be the call. So all 4 of our towers get lined on up.
Chosen of Tzeentch.
What tier of towers do you guys have? Just like the second one, which is perfect for us. Village and Harry, you guys are going to take different gates.
Vilitch the Curseling.
Flamers stay way back here so you're not getting shot to pieces. Changebringers, they're so dangerous, but they have no health. Chosen, and then we'll go ahead and have you guys go in that double layer like last time. Spawn also going to be extremely expendable, so let's get them up front for catching arrows. And the Doom Knights can be pretty much wherever they want. We'll throw them all the way back here. Have them go fight isolated units of Israelites. Alright, this is beautiful. And lastly, we've got our Gary. Our Gary. Here, you go with Harry.
Master of Misrule.
Gary and Harry shall be a formidable duo. Group up here, and then our Doom Knights. Alright, sweet. Let's get this battle going. Village to the gates. Wait, Village has a ladder? That makes no sense. Probably makes all the sense, but it also a little bit strange. Let's go Halberdiers this way. We'll let them get into position. We'll send you the other gatehouse. Send in the horrors. Go ahead and bring these 2 Halberdier boys this direction. Village getting shot at from the walls there. That's no problem. Village, where can we open up a Gate of Tzeentch? I like this hexagon formation they have going here. Even if they're doing it completely on accident, it looks incredible. Oh boy, you were moving very fast for a war shrine. In fact, it looks like you're pushing Harry along. Wait a little bit longer here. We can move the Changebringers around this way with the Doom Knights going over the top to hit these Armored Cossars. They're spawning up front, so let's go ahead and help Village with the gatehouse. Fly this way for me. Fly home, buddy. I work alone. Too many of them on top of this wall. It's a dangerous place to be. Just a fair warning. Down here is also a dangerous place to be. Taking some shots. Ink cores are starting to blast back now. You love to see it. Gatehouse is falling actually fairly quickly. Oh yeah, they're obliterating that top of the wall. Let's go for an overcast here. Bit of a barbecue of Gossars. Changebringers, I'm gonna have you guys, one of you flamethrow here, the other come up with over the top. Two Knights. Have them push through. Village drop leadership here. Alright. We're on the gates. Champions in. And everyone has a headache because of now the good old treason of Tzeentch. Doom Lights, to keep you guys back up in the air, we'll have you push through these. Well, let's actually try to push through into these Gossars so we're not getting flamethrowed by the Changebringers. I get torched the entire time there. We'll drop the Storm of Fire. Here on this side. Doom Knights keep trying to push away. They have a hard time actually disengaging from combat.
Visit destruction.
Are they through? They are. Awesome. Throw the fire back through here. You guys go ahead and drop this and come this way for me. Yeah, we hit our own Doom Knights a lot with that that blast there. Come on, boys. Pull away from combat. You can do it. Or not. More of you, we lose. It's your fault entirely. I'm just gonna let you all know. Treason of Tzeentch here again.
What?
Yeah, they can keep picking their own targets, doing a great job. Metal spells here. Goes in and ripping through like champions. Who's actually shooting? Oh, they're actually under fire from over here. Two Knights, get them. These Doom Knights just hang out here. Flamethrowers keep cooking. Maybe don't cook friendly lines if you can help it. There it is. That's nice. Right, now let's fly this direction. We just kind of delete the Gossar spears in the back line. Doom Knights. Onward to destruction. Those are spell seeds, so they're gonna be a little bit scarier overall, but not by that much. Harry, you stay here. The spawn can push through. Metal spells for days. We'll help out with the Threltsy. In fact, fly over the top here. Doom Knight. These other Doom Knights didn't get the order. Go ahead and flank here. These Changebringers can just delete the Threltsy. We'll use the Doom Knights to keep them in. Keep them worried about what's coming on in after them. Throw the pink fire through here. Doom Knights land. And that looks to be the case of the light's broken. Go ahead and land and keep them from getting any kind of extra damage for us. Do the same thing here. Alright, this top line is... Well, actually, we left one of them. How funny. Sneaky, sneaky chosen. One final gust there. We'll go ahead and pull them back. That's how you clear it out of Giselites. Purist of Wolfflame. Right, 16 fall in the fighting. That's not bad at all. That was mostly our Doom Knights that got hit by our own Storm of Fire because they were too weak to flee from combat. And from here we go ahead and, with stacking it is a lot, but that's 2,000 souls. Destroy it. I'm actually going to resettle Help It and keep it for myself because we get the exotic animal cultist camp, giving us more exotic animals to trade with, and then more charge bonus for all of our knights. Free mind is one unshackled by the burdens of ignorance, and open to receiving Tzeentch's twisted blessings. Gives us more gifts of Tzeentch and the Bolt of Change. Ooh, the Chalice of Chaos. Demonic Strength, Dark Fortune, and Regenerating Flesh. Vilitch is a slayer for raising multiple settlements. Love to see it. Can we give him the Chalice of Chaos? Oh, we so can. Welcome, sir. You are a demon of purest form. Let's go standard dive for... Actually, standard dive useful, but... Speed and melee attack for our flyers. We'll go for Legion of Doom.
Witness the power.
Blade Shields of the Hammer Storm. And then Plague of Rust for Gary. Why, Gary? Why? And then we'll do... Earl, how safe are you? Looks like we are sending Daja to come fight you. He is rolling with some Frostworms.
Now.
Alright, well, what if we decide...
Yes.
It's time to be sneaky. Let's kind of hang out over here. We can't get replenishment in Lemblia because no one owns it. By the way, we're just gonna hang out over here. No replenishment's fine. We'll make do. Rank 4 on those Marauders, and no one else can be upgraded, not just yet. We can, though, grab ourselves another Gift of Tzeentch should we want. Sorry, cooldown for all spells minus 25%. Let's go ahead and start getting a few more pink horrors in our pool too. Plus, every single one of our battles that we have Vilitch in can summon in some pink horrors, which is great. Definitely not too strong. Let's go ahead and upgrade the Doom Keep. Yes, Chaos is approaching. Custalton's trying to save the Lower Lord Forest, and probably also burn it for heresy in the process. Alright, Roger. Now that you've landed ashore, let's go ahead and swap into in-camp stance. Hang out here in the center, we're going to figure out what your army needs to be truly consisting of here. Go ahead and upgrade them. These chromatic aberrations I'm going to go ahead and get rid of. They're not as good as Exalted Pinks.
I need more warriors.
Needs more minions. As far as this army goes, we need these Marauder Horsemen to get up pretty quickly so we can turn them into Knights. Rank 8 is a little bit of a pain, but such is the way. We can just quickly turn them into Forsaken instead, skipping the path and just making them really strong with Warp Flame attacks and Frenzy. We're already getting Warp Flame. We'll just let them go up into Halberdiers. We need another Changebringer. And so I think what we'll do is we'll get rid of one of these Marauder Horsemen. We have no Changebringers in our gifted unit pool. But we do have those Soul Grinders. Roger, what can you pull in here? Ooh, Centaurs of Tzeentch also are quite interesting. You know what? Here's what we'll do. Let's go ahead and get rid of one of these Marauders. One of these Marauder Horsemen. We'll only get one Centaur of Tzeentch this turn, but we'll get Centaurs of Tzeentch. And I'm going to go ahead, instead of these Marauders, I'm going to go ahead and apply the Zangors too. We're going to hang out and grab a couple of Zangors. These guys, I'm going to go ahead and actually upgrade to being the Halberdier variant, which shouldn't get rid of any of their experience, just gives them different equipment. And then we'll use the Zangors as our front line, that'll be slowly buffing themselves just through us casting spells. And then the Halberdier warriors can be our side units. Eagle always sees. How far away we are from securing the final path to Zanbaijin? We're only 9,000 souls away. We are cleaving our way through this campaign here. Alright, Harrison. You know what to do. We need you to come over here and join up with Vilitch.
Conquest awaits.
Conquest awaits.
Sorcerer of
Oh, Kevin the Crow was also he was our true hero that was over with Vilitch. Come over here and join with Earl then. He could use the backup. And you are the best kind of backup. Testing their bonds. The Venheimlings are vassals, but they're becoming more unruly and challenging my rule. Weird how that works. Show them the error of their ways. Melee attack for all armies? Let's do that. Divert their energies towards more positive things. Convoys arrive, making me some cash money. I'd like to move on Prague. I'd also really like to have this sorcerer swapped out for the blue scribes. So let's see about doing that.
Cold is for Kislev, not I.
Gold is for Kislev, not I. Grab Zangors here. Do you have any aspiring champs? Yes, you do. You have both them and the Severed Claw, which both count. Golden Griffin. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the normal Screamers and replace them with the ROR variant. Yeah, Village, we're gonna go ahead and have you haul Cheek up here towards Roger. We'll swap out Gary for the Blue Scribes, because I'd really like to have the Blue Scribes in our final battle for Zanbaijin. I think that is very thematic, and it'll be lots of fun. Who has been moved? Earl. Are you a god? Nostradamus has run away.
No higher power than
Daja is not a weak army here. Because Stalton's just hanging out over here. Interesting. And Earl, run this way. We'll try to use our vassals as a little bit of a screen. Heal up, then we can turn around and go for the fight. But 2 very elite Frostworms is a lot of armor to get through. Can't quite muddle anyone's minds, so we won't worry about that just yet. Just come on up to Vilitch.
Find me a fire beyond. Onwards.
Thankfully, there are no Kislevites here in Krakadorden, but we are probably going to just go ahead and declare war on the Ice Court. Get that up and going. Especially while they're going after enemies abroad. We kind of blitz through, hit Dorden, and then Krakadrak, grab ourselves an additional vassal with the Gormadi tribe. Alright, Village is now a supervisor, so we can move a little bit further. We've got Daja hanging out over here and taking some attrition. You love to see it. Magathkin has confederated, and so has Wissenland and Osland. Evan just gains him some pure devotion. Heroes spend every spare moment they have honing their skills, and it shows. His character has now increased their experience. Evan the Trainer. That was a blend of train and trainer. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Don't ask me. Village, let's come on up. Got here.
Move or else.
Brother, move or else. And we trade the Blue Scribes. Having the Knights of Immolation would be great too, but overloading with ROR on our main character is you know what? I take it back. We absolutely will. You go ahead and take Gary. Gary and Harry have disagreements because their names are too similar.
For the Weaver.
Village will go ahead and have you jump into March. And get ready to attack Krakadorden, where Roger can move on through here. Yeah, we just need the Tzeentch Corruption higher, that way we can have some Zangors, but that's fine. Earl, your punishment is already almost complete. Let's come on over into the forest here to try to ambush the approaching Kislevites. Then we'll go ahead and replace... like your army, but we need Kevin or probably Harrison Fjord to help out. So let's go ahead and get rid of this group of marauders. And bring in our good old Tzeentch hero.
Dance to our tune.
John's puppets.
My magic is yours.
Yeah, come on over and try to block this army.
Warping their reality.
Just spreading as much corruption as possible. Here's the altar of Crimson Harvest. We'll go ahead and get ourselves another Lord. We'll grab a Chaos Sorcerer Lord, one, of course, of metal, because otherwise they are not going to be Tzeentch. And Chaos Familiar. Jaeger of the Spell Slinging.
We shall weave the fates.
Shall weave the fates. Love to hear it. And then Jaeger. Go two Marauders of Tzeentch. And by Marauders, of course, I mean Goatmen. It's the same thing, right?
Eldritch eyes see.
What do you mean he hasn't been moved?
My lord
He shouldn't have any movement at all.
Let's be
That's
about
fine, we'll take it.
this.
Something weird happened here. He should have no ability to move. Let's give it one more intern.
Of course.
Stop moving, brother. I'm talking to this one.
Akari's still diminishing. He wants military access. I thirst for union, and I thirst for your demise. Earl's ambush was foiled, and the Sarl have occupied the settlement we asked them to. Yaja, what's your plan here, bud?
It is treason to command me.
Reason to command me. The most powerful seers of Tzeentch divine the location of every sacrifice made in his honor, giving us more allegiance points for alliances and vassals, and more relations for all Tzeentch factions for each active gift of Tzeentch. Devour Dimitri's soul. We got a bunch of people we need to steal their soul. Oh, the Plagueis is flying around in a manticore. Kevin,
I serve.
steal Dimitri's soul. Just kidding, it's too expensive.
Onward to
You have now gone across the river and burned all your movement.
We shall weave the fates.
We shall weave the fates. Armor of silver to steel. And we'll give you a terrifying mask. And then,
My
you know what time it is? Almost ambush time. It is also Blade Shield time for our Exalted Hero.
The puppet master.
Heroic Killing Blow for Herald gives you 50% more base and armor piercing damage. And then we teleport up on Daja. Look at that, an automatic ambush. How unfortunate. Yoink. The end of another Orthodoxy army. Give that back. I thought I gave this to you anyway. 1,000 souls generated. We'll go ahead and take 150 more. That's the way. Just 7,000 more. Alright. Here, we'll grab... We want to get over here to Fated Juna pretty quickly. Let's go Soul Blight into Life Leeching. Actually, we'll go Life Leeching first so we can recharge our magic a little bit faster. And then Plagueis can get a Late Shield. Fjord can have... You're already on your Disc of Tzeentch. That is so amazing. Pretty hard to hit in Blade Master. You've already got a ton of armor. Any more than 120 and you're starting to get diminishing returns. Unless the enemy just has a heap of armor piercing damage. Alright, Vilitch, time to declare war on the Ice Court.
Dare you presume to gaze?
Indeed. How dare you presume to how dare me?
Daula intimidas pama para.
It's merely for this old dwarf to get about. He's a happy boy. We'll take the trade. Actually, we'll get trade over time anyway, so let's declare or join your war with the Ice Court, and we will take the military alliance. We can start fielding some Chaos Dwarf weapons. Legion of the Gore Queen is gone. Lovely. Thank you, Ice Court, for finishing that mission for us.
Aurora Dwa.
Aurora Dwa. Put in the outpost in Uzkalok, which gives us access to pretty much the entire roster for our Chaos Dwarves. I think we want lots of line rifles. Where they at? Yeah, the Inferno Guard with the... Wait, not the great weapons. Where are you guys? Fire Glaives. This is what I meant all along. Land Mange actually has some Wolf Rats now. And some Rat Ogres are getting there. Build an outpost for you guys, too. Now we have no cash in terms of cash. Big village, and we burn down Krakadordan. And we destroy Krakadordan. Getting almost no souls in the fighting. We'll raise it for 700 more. Alright, perfect.
It will be done.
Looks like they're gonna get to help it before we do, which is, well, sad. It's just fine.
Blue fires of hell.
Steal some tech there.
You need a boom.
And that is going to be all the time I've got for today. Thank you all so much for stopping by today's Vilitch the Curseling campaign. If you all enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like for the Light God and a sub for the Sub Throne, and I will see you all in the next one.